Keegan figures in an unchanged Newcastle side who've had 3 good away results. It's a big day for number 10 Terry McDermott, number 11 David McCreary and number 2 John Anderson, who all make their home debuts. McDermott has done that once before, earlier in his career of course. And Fulham's last 8 matches have produced a total of 38 goals, 23 for and 15 against. They too are unchanged. Gordon Davis, their top scorer at number 7, has 8 goals, 1 more than Keegan. Fulham in a red strip today, playing in the first half from left to right, and there's a short back pass straight away, and Jerry Payton had to come right to the 18-yard line to stop the onrushing Imre Varadi, who scored 5 goals in the last 5 games for Newcastle. Jeff Clark came on a free transfer from nearby Sunderland, fitted in very well indeed into this Newcastle defence. Carney, McCreary, Saunders, Keegan's begun his run now, but he's offside. Looking for the early ball forward there, Kevin Keegan.
Come on, Leslie.
Saunders. Todd. Oh, there's too much weight on that from Kevin Todd. Ten minutes gone here. Fulham pressing forward, but it was a misplaced pass from Lewington. Varadi. Keegan. Little flick. Todd had gone further forward than that. Brown. Houghton. Davis. Houghton was coming through. Wilson turned it on. Here's Gordon Davis. Well, what a good finish from one of the best goal scorers outside the First Division. Gordon Davis scores his 9th goal of the season. A smart, slick move by Fulham. Houghton involved. The ball laid in beautifully to the space. Davis at the angle, struck it well, in off the post. So, Malcolm MacDonald's team draw first place. And Newcastle so conscious that their best performances so far have been away from their own fans. They find themselves now a goal down at St James's Park. Gordon Davis's record, quite remarkable. 75 goals now in 172 league games for Fulham. That's some going when you think he cost £2,000 from non-league Merthyr. O'Driscoll. Credit too to a Fulham side who in their away matches this season have always looked to get forward and have not been afraid to push players on. Look at that kick from Carr and straight through to his opposite number, helped by the wind downfield. It carried to Jerry Payton from Kevin Carr. Referee this afternoon is Arthur Robinson from Manchester. Dermot. It was Keegan. And Fulham wanting to make a substitution. I think Kevin Locke is the player with the injury. Certainly lost his momentum and is hobbling across to be replaced by teenager Dale Tempest. And the interesting thing about that switch is that Tempest, although he's a forward by trade, has played left-back before in the vital promotion match against Lincoln at the end of last season when he came on as a sub. But I think Malcolm McDonald today will probably use him further forward. Houghton, Davis to his left, and Coney! What a good goal by Fulham, who go 2 up within seconds of being forced to make a substitution. And in the build-up, Coney the scorer, in the build-up, this lad Ray Houghton, signed on a free transfer from West Ham, is producing some tremendous stuff from midfield. Davis went on a little run to the left, but Houghton played the ball through, and Coney finished well via the goalkeeper to make it 2-0 to Fulham. "22 minutes gone. Dean Coney, who scored 19 goals last season, his first full year as a pro. Saunders, Martin. Carney waiting for Anderson to get forward on the right. Keegan, Varady. Martin's coming through from midfield. And that was away by Hopkins. Well, nothing's going right for Newcastle at the moment. Hopkins driving one forward for Dean Coney. This could be dangerous. Gordon Davis is up with him. McDermott away. And again, Keegan is caught offside. Davis. McDermott. Varady. Again, the wind not helping Jerry Payton. Here's O'Driscoll. Coney. Martin's tackle, McCreary. Good early ball, Varady. Keegan. And Terry McDermott! Brilliant move. And all it needed was the finish. McDermott applauds Keegan because that was the England pair at their best. Keegan saw the possibility of getting the ball through. McDermott timed his run, got a touch, and it was just too high. But it was the best we've seen from Newcastle so far today. Saunders. Put up by Tony Gale. Here's Carney for Newcastle. Flicked by Keegan. Away by Houghton. Up goes Clark. Oh, and the volley clearance may give Dean Coney a chance. Houghton to his left. Davis. Jeff Hopkins has now gone down for Fulham. But they've got a couple of problems because it's Houghton on the ball. Good effort! What a brilliant goal! from a man who's dominated the first half, Ray Houghton. A free transfer from West Ham. He's made the first 2 goals and he's scored the third. Picking it up in midfield, aware that the goalkeeper was off his line and lofting a shot perfectly placed into the Newcastle net for number 3. And this lad, Ray Houghton, would appear to me to be the signing of the summer. So, up to now, the Geordie supporters silenced by a very impressive Fulham performance. The confidence spreading throughout the Fulham team. And Malcolm MacDonald and Ray Harper, his coach, must be overjoyed the way things have gone so far. And the first half at St James's Park ends with the home crowd absolutely stunned. Their old favourite Malcolm MacDonald has brought Fulham here. They've earned a 3-goal lead. Davis, Coney and Houghton the scorers. And all Fulham have got to make sure is that they don't do what they did at Barnsley in their last away match and allow a 3-goal lead to develop into a 4-3 defeat. But this lad, Ray Houghton, has been the star of the first half here. And Newcastle, trying to turn the match round, have brought on substitute Kenny Wharton at a half-time in place of Kevin Todd. So Newcastle, who on their last appearance on Match of the Day scored 5 goals away from home at Rotherham, have now conceded 3 at St James's Park in the first half. What can they do about it, I wonder? Attacking the Gallowgate end, they earn an early free kick. Crowd really behind them still. Anderson. Keegan is coming in, away by Brown as far as Davis. McMartin. McDermott. Pulls it back for Varady. Martin. Away by Brown. McCreary. Appeals for handball against Carney. And that's a foul on Gordon Davis. Anderson. Martin. Good ball, Keegan. They're staying so close to him, these Fulham players. How many of them can he shake off? Another and another. What a brilliant run, McDermott, and Keegan went over as he released the ball. He looks imploringly at the referee, who has in fact pulled play back for an offence earlier in the run and given Newcastle a free kick just outside the area. McDermott, what a save by Jerry Payton from Terry McDermott, who struck it so well. And Newcastle have made a storming start to the second half. Keegan's in there. O'Driscoll backs up for a foul. And just look at the pace at it. Oh dear. Jeff Clark getting involved, Dale Tempest involved, and the Fulham player left on the ground was Houghton. Kevin Keegan helping to calm things down, and the referee is booking the Newcastle player responsible for that, and Kenny Wharton, having just come on, has had his name taken for a little scuffle with Ray Houghton. It was Tempest. It's looking for movement further forward. Berardi. Wharton bringing Carney into it. McDermott now virtually a full-time forward. Here he is. Martin. Anderson. Berardi. Keegan. He's gone down. Penalty. A foul by Tony Gale, says the referee. Keegan wins something for Newcastle. I'm not sure he's convinced it was a penalty from his gesture, but the referee, in response to a great bellow from the Gallowgate end, has given Newcastle a penalty kick and maybe a lifeline. And Keegan, who scored from the spot at Rotherham, now against Payton, and puts Newcastle back into the match. The Fulham players still arguing among themselves. But Keegan scores his 8th goal in 11 games for Newcastle. And with 62 minutes gone, we're back at 3-1. Keegan in possession in the penalty area is always a risk for defenders. And the decision went against Fulham. This is some game now. Keegan. McDermott. Berardi. McDermott. What a good save by Jerry Payton. McDermott hit it well. Payton's fingertips turned it round. Anderson. Fulham still can't get the ball away. McDermott. Saunders. Oh, in trouble now. Lewington can put Coney through. Gordon Davis pulling away to the left-hand side of the field. Houghton coming up in support. Still Dean Coney. And it's gone through the goalkeeper and Davis! 4-1. Poor Kevin Carr. Dean Coney was through, but the shot didn't have power. The goalkeeper allowed it to slither through. It was going in possibly, but Gordon Davis just got the final touch to make it 4-1 to Fulham. After 72 minutes. So 2 for Davis, 4 for Fulham. And mounting problems again now for Newcastle. 15 minutes to go. Malcolm MacDonald's side lead 4-1 on his old hunting ground. He's entitled to the cigar at the moment. Saunders. Brown shepherding Keegan. And is there another penalty? Well, Roger Brown can't believe it. Whether Keegan can, I'm not too sure. The fans certainly do. The referee, Arthur Robinson, has given Newcastle United another penalty. This time against Roger Brown. Fulham baffled by the decision, but sensibly they don't argue. And Keegan now faces Payton for the second time. And Payton saves brilliantly, going the same way, Kevin Keegan, as the first one. The goalkeeper reading his intentions, and it's still 4-1. Payton away from Keegan, almost back in for Mick Martin's header, beautifully tipped over. The goalkeeper, having excelled himself with the penalty save, is having altogether a very good afternoon. Jerry Payton. Clark is up, and Payton's there again. Ten minutes to go. Newcastle 1, Fulham 4. by Wharton. And Imre Varadi, the player, hurt. Looks like the elbow or the shoulder in the dying minutes. So Newcastle down to 10 men to complete the tale of woe. Anderson. Houghton steps in front of him. Davis is hovering. A fine win for Fulham. Malcolm McDonald bringing his team back to St James's Park. And they've now produced, Fulham, along with their opponents, 43 goals in their last 9 matches. And they've won handsomely here. Newcastle, who we saw win so well at Rotherham, now taken to the cleaners in their own back room. Ray Houghton, a star in this Fulham performance. Keegan in the end subdued, despite scoring from a penalty and having one saved. And it was good to see the composure of the Fulham team, who didn't protest to the referee very much about the 2 penalty awards, but got on with the game, and in the end took the 3 points in convincing style.